morning everyone, and welcome to my Christmas collection. I am so excited. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year, and I'm very excited to show you all the fabrics I picked out for my book sleeves and wristlets. But I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different. For my first collection, I offered all my book sleeve just quilted. For the second one, I offered them with a tie ribbon. So for this one, I think I'm gonna do a front pocket on all of the book sleeves. That seems to be the most popular book sleeve style, so I think it'd be really fun to try that for my Christmas collection. I also think it just looks really cute and nice, especially if you like to annotate and you want to carry around maybe some pins or little stickers or highlighters, or if you just want to add some extra little bookmarks in the front pocket. So that's what we're going to do for these book sleeves. So before we get started with actually sewing, I want to show you all of the fabrics I picked out and how I'm gonna match the inner and outer fabrics. So let's go ahead and move over to my table and I'll show you all those. Okay, so in my last video, you guys saw the little red and white snowflake wristlets, just very classic Christmas. And I also made this pink mist book sleeve. So basically just picture it with a pocket, and that's how it's going to look. It has like a bubblegum pink inner fabric to match these little trees right here. I think this one is super cute. So for the other fabrics, we have this one, which will be a wristlet design. I think it's very pretty. I also got some very like classic vintage Christmas fabrics like these. So I got one in red and in like a cream beige color. And it says like a bunch of little sayings on it and has like a little illustration if you like kind of a more classic style. And for the inner linings, I'm gonna do this white snowflake. It's kind of hard to see on camera, all of the little snowflakes, but I think that's gonna be really cute together. I'm also going to be doing the inner lining inside the pocket. Then for this cream colored one, we're gonna be doing the red snowflake on the inside. This other fabric is giving me major like vintage classic Christmas. There are little snowmen and cookies and trees. And then the inner lining, we're gonna do the striped one that matches the stars and like tree base and the little scarf on the snowman. And this one was actually made to match this fabric. Floral design. So you have this one that has bells and leaves and hollies. And then this one here has little pine cones and also some little red berries. For the inner fabric on these, I'm gonna do this red. That will match really well. I just think it looks really cute with these. Then I also just wanted to add a couple of the classic Christmas. And then of course I had to include the pink one because I love pink, and I know a lot of people love the pink mist style. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm really excited to see what these book sleeves are going to look like. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start with this one. I think it's gonna be really pretty and like vintage and just like classic Christmas. So let's go ahead and make a book sleeve with this and see how the pocket looks. Okay, here's my little pocket with my tag on there, and then I top stitch right along this edge. I'm thinking maybe for the next one I will go ahead and put my logo just on the outer fabric. That way you don't see this, but you won't see it anyways because it will be inside the pocket. still have Halloween pictures over here that I need to change into Christmas, but I really love how this book sleeve turned out. I really like the pocket, the snowflake inner fabric in the pocket, as well as the main portion is really cute. And this one is just giving me major classic Christmas vibes with the kind of like vintage illustrations and all of the little sayings, like old-fashioned candy canes, peppermint candies, fresh hot cocoa. I don't know, I just really love this one and think it's super fun. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out at least one of every single book sleeve and get one of each sewn up. That way I can take my product photos and get everything ready to go up on my shop. So we're just gonna speed this up and cut out all of the fabric and the battings and just get everything made and ready. But yeah, I really love this. I hope you guys also love the pocket style. All of my fabric and batting pieces are cut out, so now I'm just ready to iron everything and make sure the fabric is nice and flat. Once I'm done with that, I will be ready to sew the pocket pieces together and attach my little label. Once I'm done with that, I can actually start putting all of the book sleeves together, and then I'll be ready to take some product photos and get everything up on my shop. I got all of my pocket pieces sewn together, so now I'm just waiting for my iron to heat up so I can press each seam and just make sure it's nice and flat. Once I'm done with that, I can just go ahead and fold it. I'll press it again, and then we'll start prepping the outer fabric and the batting. Okay, I got all of the outer pieces and batting sewn together. I'm going to press everything because when the batting's attached, it's a little bit kind of bumpy. So I'm just gonna flatten everything out. Then I'll be ready to sew these two pieces together with the little pocket. And then I'll do all of the inner lining and we'll be almost done with these book sleeves. And of course, I'll show you each one, how they all look. book sleeves. I think they turned out really cute. So let me show you each one. For the first one, we have this like Christmas bakery treat with the red snowflake inner fabric as well as in the pocket. I think it turned out really cute. I think I'm gonna name this one Christmas Bakery Book Sleeve because it does have all of the treats and it says like bakery right here and Christmas treats there. So I think that's really cute. Then we have the same design but in red. I think this one is actually my personal favorite. It has the white snowflake inner fabric as well as the pocket. And I just think it turned out really cute. Next we have Pink Miss with the like bubblegum pink inner fabric. And I probably will just call this one Pink Miss Book Sleeve. We have two more. This one here with the kind of dark red stripe inner fabric. And I might name this one like Vintage Christmas Book Sleeve because it's really giving me like vintage vibes. And then last one is this one here with the red inner lining. And I'm thinking I'm gonna call this one a Holly Christmas Book Sleeve or something along those lines because it does have all little hollies on it, floral with the little bells. So those are all of the book sleeves that I'm going to have available. These are all the size small, and then of course I'll also have size large for hardcovers. But I love these. Let me know what you guys think and which one is your personal favorite. And do you like the pocket design or do you prefer the ribbon or without? Definitely let me know. But we're gonna go ahead and make the wristlets. I already did the red snowflake one, but actually before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and take some product photos and get these up on my shop. We're gonna put that there. So my Amazon order just got here and I purchased this little Christmas jar in hopes to change out my pumpkin little clips to a Christmas one. So let's see how it looks. Hopefully it's not too big. Oh my, it is a little big. That's so cute. And I think I had extra ones. There, that is so cute. And then we just have all my little clips in there. But yay, now I have a little Christmas clip jar. I also want to purchase a new ironing mat to be more Christmassy. So I might have to look on Amazon and see if I can find something like that. But let me go ahead and turn my iron back on. Eventually, maybe like to launch my own fabric designs. I think that could be really fun and cute. And I would love to see my own illustrations on fabric. But as of right now, I can't really justify spending the money that it would cost to get my own fabrics made. So for now, I'm just supporting other small businesses and buying their fabric off of Etsy or like Riley Blake Designs. I use a bunch of that company's fabric or that designer's, but maybe in the future I will launch my own fabric designs. I think that could be really fun. That is is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me sew my Christmas collection. Everything is up on my shop and available now. I'll have it all linked down below, and I'll also tag some products in this video. But I think these turned out really cute. Let me know if you guys prefer the pocket version. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week. Bye.